stretch for shit. Too many Glockies. I got a drum, we got the one to stick. We'll set it off in this bitch.
How to talk to depressed bitches. Guys, you ever come across a bitch who just sad all the time? Well, what you don't want to do is try to get on her level of depression. But you do have to fake it at first just to find out the source of her depression. And then turn that shit off. Now it's time to get this bitch some hope. If she mad about some kind of tragic event, go ahead and feed her that bullshit line about how she deserves better. But don't dwell on it, because that bitch probably don't deserve shit. But blaming somebody else for her circumstance is all she want to hear right now. Also, you need to come off as having the opposite lifestyle of what she have. Most likely, she live a bored and depressed life. You need to come off as somebody who's adventurous and a little bit outgoing to fill that void. Also, don't disagree with depressed bitches. Even if you feel like they being hard on themselves, being understanding will get you way more pussy than trying to be convincing. After doing all this, and she still don't give you no ass, don't blame her. Just go fuck somebody else till she come around. Game is game. Some of the best openers to say to bitches. Guys, whenever you match with these hoes online and you want to come off interesting from the jump, then you got to be ready to say shit and not give a damn about how she gonna respond. Don't compliment the bitch. Not until you see her or until you fuck her. Until then, just be interesting. Now you can start the conversation off by saying, "Hey dipshit, I'm going to the gas station. Do you want me to bring you something back?" She'll laugh with you, joke with you, or block you. Who gives a shit? Or you can say something like, "I want to let you know off rip. I ain't the type of dude that you can take home to mama, but I'm damn sure the type of dude you can take home. How you feel about that?" And then see what she say. Or you can say something like, "Are you from Tennessee? Because I'll fuck the shit out of you." And then blame it on your autocorrect. This tickle bitches. Or you can say something like, "Damn, I can't believe we matched. You remind me of a chick I had a crush on. She was a real bitch." She's gonna want to know more about the chick or qualify herself as not being a bitch. Or just mention some shit about vibes. Bitches love vibes. Game is game. How to Incredible Hulk a bitch. Guys, the Incredible Hulk is a level 3 sex move. So consent is negotiable. Now you will need a can of green paint, a lamp, and a bitch with an open mind. You need to be fucking this bitch missionary. And when you're ready, I want you to say, "Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry." Then I want you to pull your dick out and I want you to dip it in the green paint. Now I want you to mount this bitch over her head. I want you to keep her arms pinned down with your knees. I want you to take your dick, wind that bitch back, and say, "Hulk smash." Slap this bitch across the face with your dick going left to right. Hold the pose. On the backswing, I want you to say, "Hulk smash" again. Slap this bitch in the face with your dick again, going right to left. Now get out that bitch. Go over towards the nightstand where the lamp is. Yeah, Hulk smash again, and knock the lamp out the nightstand with your dick. Now go ahead and wash that paint off your dick before it dry up. Otherwise, you're going to have to stick your dick in paint thinner. Hulk don't like that. Game is game. How to talk to emo and goth bitches. Y'all, emo and goth bitches are pretty much the same. They both think that the world is a fucked up place. It's just that the emo bitch like to blame herself for it, and the goth bitch love that shit. So now we know how to navigate going forward. It's gonna be hard for you to get with one of these bitches if you don't have some kind of common interest. Cause just like fat chicks, they know that we only want to fuck them as a fetish. So here's the game plan. You need to study up on their culture and put that shit in the bag. Do you need to go to a concert or a venue and take a selfie and upload it to a dating site? Express how much you love that culture. You're gonna turn off a lot of other bitches, but fuck them hoes. We here for particular ones, so you gotta stay focused. Once you get her, I want you to know that beneath all the black nails, the black hair, and the makeup and shit, it's just another bitch. Talk to her like she's normal, but sprinkle in some of that bullshit that you had to learn earlier, and the bitch will be spellbound. Also dress the part. Ouija boards and Dallas Cowboy jerseys don't mix. Game is game. How to fuck a bitch and kick her out. Guys, one day you might meet a bitch at the bar, or maybe on a dating app, and you're gonna bring her over to your crib, and you're gonna fuck her, and all of a sudden that post-nut clarity gonna hit you hard. You won't be able to stand the look of this bitch. Now you could have had a decency to let her stay the night, but what if you don't? Then that bitch gotta go. Now I need you to know that the longer you cuddle with a bitch after you fuck her, the less you will soften the blow. Let her know that you have to go to work or you have to run an errand early in the morning. You guys had an amazing time and y'all should do this again. Offer her something to drink or a snack and let her know that you do like your personal space and you do think that she should leave. And then proceed to let the bitch out. If you don't want to do that, just pay the bitch. Get a bitch like 40, 50 bucks, and if she drunk, pay for her Uber too. Alright? At least she was compensated for her time. If you don't want to do that, let this bitch know your wife on the way. She might get mad, but it works. If you don't want to do that, let this bitch know you don't know who place this is and y'all both need to go. Game is game. Five men that'll fuck your bitch. Y'all, number one is the male friend. If fucking your bitch is equivalent to being in the NBA, then this guy's in the D League, waiting on you to fall down so he can get a roster spot on that pussy. Number two is the co-worker. If you really think your bitch work around other men from 8 to 12 hours and all they talk about is work and no personal life, you a cuck. Number three is the neighbor. Look, the neighbor has the advantage of approaching your bitch and introducing himself without seeming creepy because he's just a friendly neighbor that's probably gonna tell your bitch that if she needs anything, don't be afraid to reach out. Number four is your dealer. I don't know why y'all send some of y'all bitches to go pick up a package from y'all dealer, but sometimes they don't even use the money y'all give them. They'll fuck your dealer, get the package, and keep your money. Triple crown. Number five is the player. This guy can be a celebrity or he could be just like you. He know how to sell a bitch a dream, dick her down, and send her back to you with her pussy smelling like latex. Game is game. How to Pikachu a bitch. Y'all, the Pikachu is a level 5 sex move, so some form of consent is required. Now you will need a wall outlet, some spit, and a bitch who won't be missed. I need you to set up an area to fuck this bitch next to a wall outlet, but make sure that the cover is off of the outlet. Now, while your dick is still inside of her, I want you to make her suck her fingers. Once you see that her fingers are nice and damp, I want you to pull her hand out of her mouth, yell Pikachu, and stick her soggy fingers into the outlet. If don't nothing happen right away, start wiggling her fingers around, yell Pikachu again, and hurry up and do this before she start asking questions. As soon as you hit the metal prong, then the electricity is gonna flow through her body, down to her pussy, it's gonna make her coochie collapse, and y'all both gonna be shocked by the electricity and by how good this feel. Give the recovery time up to about an hour, hour and a half, and y'all both should regain consciousness. If not, damn, game is game. How to make bitches great again. Guys, we gotta combine males and females in the world of sports and pay these bitches the same salary as men since that's what they want. Now, I want these bitches in boxing, MMA, basketball, and football, all against men, and let the games begin. Because when it comes to the fighting sports, it should make the makeup industry explode. Because these bitches gonna be trying to cover up a whole lot more than just a pimple by the time we're done with them. When it comes to basketball, we're dunking on these bitches. We're gonna put our dick in their face. And we're gonna use our free hand to put it on the back of their head and put it closer to our dick. It's gonna make for a cool trading card. Also, when we put our D on them, put that D on them. Guard them close, make them feel it. When it comes to football, y'all, Patrick Mahomes get paid over $500 million to play football, and I know he play quarterback. But if you gave me $500 million to tackle every bitch I see, wouldn't be no bitches left. It shouldn't be long before a bitch get carted out the field with a broken fetus. The world will beg for it to stop, and they'll appreciate us once again. Game is game. How to legally two-piece a bitch. Guys, my mama always taught me not to hit bitches. But she never taught them bitches not to hit me. So listen, it's gonna come a point in time when your bitch might have too much to drink, or they might get mad at you, and they want to take all that anger out on you in a violent way. And you gotta protect yourself. But you can't just go Ray Rice on the bitch. You need to pull out your phone and record them coming at you and knocking the phone out your hand or making it look like a struggle. And then stop recording. As long as we got the aggressor on footage, then we can two-piece the bitch. A two-piece is an open hand slap move. It consists of 2 slaps within a 10-second time span. That gives you 9 seconds to either talk shit or give a shout out between each slap. Now, you can do 2 forehead slaps like, bitch, bitch. We call that the husband. Or you can do 2 backhand slaps like, bitch, bitch. We call that the pimp. Or you can pair the 2 together and be like, bitch, bitch. That guy's a beginner, but he'll figure it out. Game is game. How to not give a fuck about a bitch. Guys, if you under the age of 30, chances are you probably still out here looking for love. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Quite frankly, I encourage it. Because the only way you truly gonna find out what female nature is about is by investing. You probably need to get married or maybe have a kid. And then have her take all that shit away with no remorse. Only then will you become invulnerable to bitches. Right now, I'm at a power level over 9,000. Y'all, I had this bitch over here. She had 3 kids. 2 of them died. She was telling me the story about the tragic event that happened to them. Truth be told, I ain't give a fuck about them kids. I ain't kill them. Now, did I feel bad that she trusted me enough to tell me that? No. But did I feel bad about what actually happened to the kids? Fuck no. Look, I came to this bitch for some ass. I'm not a fucking therapist. Guys, you are not allowed to express your emotions in front of bitches, but they can do it. Don't mean we have to give a fuck. Game is game. How to talk to a lesbian bitch. Guys, a lesbian will fuck a dude for one of 3 reasons. Acceptance, emotions, and curiosity. If she's giving out the indication that she's having a hard time being accepted in society, come off as the bisexual type. This will do one of 2 things. Number 1, it's going to show her that you go through the exact same thing. And number 2, she's going to see that if you're uncertain with your sexuality, then if she's uncertain with hers, she know that you won't judge her if she wants to show you that. Now, when it comes to emotions, bitches gonna be bitches. After a tragic event or after a breakup, pour a little wine up, get her to talk about her life story or the highs and lows of her past relationship. Once you see the tears forming, try to comfort her with physical touch. Now, when it comes to curiosity, a dildo ain't a dick, and lesbians have desires for a real dick. After a night on the town, just give her the option that whatever she do while y'all tipsy is not an indication on who she really is. It's just a chance for her to explore her curiosities. Game is game. How to turn a bitch into Drake. Y'all, the Drake is a sex move. It's gonna require a few things. You're gonna need a crown royal bag, some pubic hairs, a bitch, consent, and a group of friends with some cameras. So I need you to prepare for this by shaving your dick and putting the pubic hairs into a crown royal bag. Save it for the finale. Now, wherever you fuck this bitch, I need you to have your friends hiding somewhere nearby. Right before you're about to nut, I want you to pull your dick out and I want you to nut around her right eyebrow. Grab your dick so you stop nutting, move over to the left eyebrow, do the same thing. Then reach into your crown royal bag, grab the pubes, pull them out, dash them in that bitch face. It should make her eyebrows look thick as fuck, and then she gonna look just like Drizzy. Then I need you to signal your friends to come in and start taking pictures like the fucking paparazzi. You pose. Y'all, if you can pull this shit off, it was God's plan. Game is game. How to talk to a religious bitch. Hey y'all, religious women are some of the most hardest women to fuck because they always want to get married before they have sex. But that pussy be tingling. They got urges just like the rest of us. So if you want to fuck this woman, do not come off as the bad guy. You need to come off with a mixture of charm and a shared interest in her religion. So if you want to charm a religious woman, keep the conversation short and always try to leave on a high note because it's very easy to blow your cover. Now, when it comes to having a shared interest in her religion, you're going to need to go to church, wear a fucking cross, walk around with a Bible, wear a dashiki, wear a fucking turban, wear whatever you need to make it look believable. Now, once you gain her trust, you can flip her trust by renormalizing some of the shit that she think is normal. And one of those things is going to be fucking before marriage. You're going to have to let her know that you need to do this in order for the relationship to progress. When you leave this woman, she is going to be broken, fucked up, and bruised. But at least you got God. Game is game. How to spot big bitches on day naps. Now, for the record, I will fuck a fat woman. Alright? If she's pretty. I just don't like to be startled. And I don't know what it is, but some of these fat women got skinny women faces. Like they got a jawline, cheekbones, only one chin. It's all a scheme. Now, if she only got pictures of her face, you can bet that bitch probably pushing 250 at about 5'3". Another thing that they'll do is they'll try to take the picture from the top down where you can't see past them titties. Look for the collarbone. If you can't see no collarbone, that bitch is well padded. Another thing you can do is look for the photo that they do show the full body. It's normally going to be in a crowd of people. Look for the biggest person in that crowd, and that's your target. Also, ask this bitch, how comfortable are you when you get into a kayak or a go-kart? If she say she feel cramped up, then this bitch is inflated. You can also take matters into your own hand. Get her real name. Put that shit in white pages. Get her address, pop up over there, wait outside her window, and wait for her to get undressed and see if it's something you like. Game is game.